So as that song goes, children are our future. So how do we talk to this next generation around money and success so they can have a good money mindset? I think this is a really important one for the Lucky Bee community to talk about, whether or not you have kids, because we are all influencing this next generation, and that generation is going to have a huge impact on the planet. So let's get right into it. How do you talk to your kids about money? Big disclaimer here, I have one child. I know that is not a big enough sample size. However, I might not be an expert in kids and money, but I work with thousands of women around the world on their money blocks. And guess what? Most of them started in their childhood. So if you're wondering how to talk to your kids around money, that is a really great place to start. Start with your own childhood and think about the money memories that your parents gave you, both positive and negative. What are some of the things that they said about money? And what decisions have you made as an adult based on what they said around money? Let me give you an example. A lot of parents said things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work really hard to make money. And that can really influence you as an adult in your business, because every time things get a little bit too easy or success is coming a little bit faster than you thought it would, you are going to subconsciously put the brakes on that. And you might sabotage your business just to slow things down a little bit because you want to live that truth unconsciously that it's hard to make money. So if that's something you've been saying to your own kids, it might be time for a bit of an alternative. And an idea I came up with, instead of saying things like, it's hard to make money, you have to work hard to make money, you have to get a job and work hard to pay your bills, say something like, there are money-making opportunities all around us. Maybe you show them examples of entrepreneurs who are making money in different ways or creative ways, and constantly ask them what their money-making ideas are, because kids have got great ideas. And just to set that expectation up that they can make money out of their own originality, out of their own creativity, and yeah, a little bit of elbow grease, but making money doesn't have to be hard. So here's another one that I think is really common, saying things like, we can't afford that, or I can't afford that. And that might be true for you at the moment, or you might feel that that is true, but I still think that there are some alternatives that we could come up with. So it's not just a blanket, we can't afford that. And it could be that you help them practice discernment and choice. And it could be that our family, we don't spend money on things like that if it's something that it's against your values. Or it could be like my friend Marissa from Beautifully Organized, bit of a plug for her. She said that when her kids ask for something, she goes, that's great, let's put it on your birthday list. Let's put it on your Christmas list. So they never hear like, no, we can't afford it. It's like, that's a great idea, but it helps them, I guess, practice that delayed gratification, and it still gets them excited about it, but without the, we can't afford it. Now, another one that could be kind of interesting is that thing of like, when we're rich. And I thought about this a lot because sometimes it's really good to create that, create that, paint that picture together as a family. But I was thinking what a better one around that, instead of saying when we're rich or please don't say this, like when we win the lottery, is just to get kids excited about why they're rich now. Like, put some gratitude in place. And I think that can be really difficult sometimes because, kids want what they want, and it can be really tricky if you feel like you don't have the money for it. But maybe it's getting them into a practice of gratitude. Like, why are we so excited? Like, why are we so cool as a family? Why are we so abundant already? And get them into that practice of gratitude, which will really serve them as adults as well. So I want to hear from you. What are some of the things that your parents said around money? And how is that making you talk to your own kids around money? And what are some of the things that you feel like you're saying that you could possibly improve? And maybe in the comments we'll help you come up with some alternatives. Or what are some of the things, tips and tricks that you have for other parents? Because this is such an important conversation, and I think we really can influence this next generation to have such a healthy, different feel around money than we did, especially our girls, but definitely our boys as well. So if you want to work on your own money mindset, come over to luckybitch.com because I've got a lot of resources for you about how you can make more money, have way more fun in your business, and really create that first class life for yourself and your family. Have a lucky day. Bye.
Hey again, it's Denise here from Lucky Bitch, and this is Little Miss Willow Grace. Hi. Now, Willow and I are absolutely passionate about women in business because it doesn't matter if you've got kids or not, but I really see that having a business is your fastest way to creating a life of freedom, adventure, and abundance. Now, if you haven't already, I want you to come over and listen to a very important audio. It's probably the most important and powerful thing I've ever created for women. It's about the 7 money blocks that are really holding you back from a life of freedom, adventure, and abundance. It's really easy to grab it. You just need to go to luckybitch.com/blocks and you'll be able to listen to it straight away. I talk about things like how to get over working for free, or for people or not charging enough, or if you're stuck in a place where you're bartering all the time and not receiving actual money. So come over and I would love to hear your feedback on it. On the page, there's a little place where you can add your comments and you can talk about what money blocks that you're working on at the moment and what you're doing to get over them. So here's to all of us living amazing, abundant lives. See you soon. Bye. Bye.